Billions of dollars are spent every year in medicine, and yet 1/2 of all the patients who go to the doctor do not follow the doctor's advice. That happens in the Christian realm too. Sometimes we don't follow God's advice on how to live our life. In Psalm 55:22, we find God's prescription to help us through life with worries. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. You'll notice that this is a promise. God makes a promise. If we cast our burdens upon him, he will sustain us and he will carry our burdens. In order to do that, we must first recognize that we can't carry our burdens ourselves. You see, a lot of folks struggle with what I call the John Wayne syndrome. We think we can take care of ourselves. We think we got to bear our own burdens. We think we got to pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps. And if we think like that, we won't cast our burdens upon the Lord. And if we recognize that we can't carry our burdens ourselves, we have to trust God in order to cast our burden upon him. If you trust him, you'll cast your burden upon him. If you really believe that he cares for you, and if you really believe that he can take care of your burdens, you'll cast your burdens upon him. I want you to notice there's no limit to how many burdens you can cast on the Lord. There's no limit to the weight. They can be big or they can be small. Are you following God's prescription? Are you casting all your burdens upon him? If you really trust him, you'll do that.